For 40 years, the personal computer has been a highly capable but entirely passive tool. You press a key and the machine reacts. You give a command and it executes. This relationship was set in stone decades ago. We sit at the desk, provide the input, and do the thinking, while the machine acts as a digital canvas waiting for our instructions. Software has grown incredibly complex since those early days, but that core dynamic never shifted. The computer waits for you. If you don't tell it exactly what to do, nothing happens. Recent leaps in artificial intelligence finally gave computers the ability to reason and generate new ideas. But there is a catch. That thinking isn't happening inside the laptop sitting on your desk. To use modern AI, we are forced to rent processing power from giant, remote data centers. When you ask an AI a question, your computer is essentially picking up a phone, calling a warehouse full of servers hundreds of miles away, and waiting for an answer. This setup creates three major problems. First, there is a built-in delay while your data travels. Second, you have to pay recurring monthly fees to access those remote servers. And third, you have to hand over your personal files to a third party. This is a brittle way to work. If your internet connection drops or the remote company changes its rules, your AI simply stops working. You are tethered to a system you don't control, sending your private documents across the country just to process a daily task. To solve this, NVIDIA introduced the RTX Spark. It is a chip designed to take the processing power of a warehouse-sized server and fit it inside a thin, everyday laptop. In traditional computers, the main and graphics processors are separated, causing massive data traffic jams. RTX Spark dissolves this wall, placing them in a unified 128-gigabyte room to access data simultaneously. Tearing down that internal barrier means your laptop doesn't have to pause its thinking to draw a picture. It can run a complex language model and edit high-resolution video at the same time without slowing down. Hardware is only half the story. To make this power useful, Microsoft has reorganized the Windows operating system so that artificial intelligence runs directly on the device itself, rather than through a web browser. Instead of a chat box you have to type commands into, the AI lives inside your computer and can take the initiative, organizing your folders or drafting responses, without you having to prompt it for every single step. To keep this safe, Microsoft built deep-seated safety rules into the software. These rules place the AI in a digital sandbox, meaning it can only see the specific files you personally invite it to work on. It is restricted from browsing the rest of your private life. By pairing this raw, offline power with strict digital boundaries, the computer stops acting like a window to the cloud. It becomes an intelligent, self-contained vault that keeps your private data exactly where it belongs, with you. For creative professionals, the impact is immediate. Major software platforms like Adobe have already rebuilt their programs to take advantage of this localized power. Tasks that used to require a massive studio workstation now run on a laptop. You can render highly detailed 3D environments or generate crisp video directly on the device itself, entirely offline. When an everyday laptop can do the heavy lifting of a towering professional computer, the financial barrier to entry drops. It allows anyone with a good idea to produce professional-tier work without a massive budget. This shift is especially important for growing tech hubs, like those in India. For millions of developers and independent creators, the high cost of cloud subscriptions has been the largest obstacle to working with advanced AI. Local processing removes those toll booths. Students and startups can build and test their own advanced models directly on their desks, without worrying about internet lag or expensive server fees. We are moving past the era of renting our computer's intelligence from a warehouse. By giving the personal computer its own dedicated brain, we return ultimate privacy, deliver raw capability, and total control to the individual. For 40